All right, we're back. We're playing Fear and Hunger Termina. Toaster's turn this time. I'm in control. You're all my peons now.
Now it's his fault.
All right. I'm gonna pick Marco again because we know what we're gonna do. And I guess we unlocked that like new game plus thing.
Do you remember what it was?
It was just like some new skills or something we could unlock. So
Marco's new name is
Marco. I don't 100% remember what our options were here.
Well, I don't recommend skipping it.
Yeah.
We are back.
Yeah, we're back. We're in the train.
There's a bit of a back and forth. I know that some people were hoping we'd play a new character the next season, but at the same time, we spent all that time having a train wreck build and being like, okay, now we're gonna finally try to optimize Marco. We're gonna fix him now, right? But then, like if we make a new character, we can't ever fix the mistakes we made last time. We'll just pick a new character and play them wrong too, and then that sort of like. It's one of those things where with all the options that are involved, you just have to ultimately play Termina 500 times you have to become a Termina channel to cover all the different things that people might want from it.
Yeah.
Right, so which one did you just pick?
Footwork.
Because we're trying to get his agility up, right?
Yes. So the thing that I remember about our plan was we wanted to focus on agility because I think we determined that agility is what dictates how many turns you take in combat. So with that in mind, the two absolutely imperative things we must do in this playthrough are get all of the agility level ups and then engrave the God of Fear and Hunger rune on our face.
Yeah,
and not accidentally not accidentally give us the MP rune for no reason.
This is the most devastating game to misclick in.
Oh, completely.
Because you like, oh, I made one misclick. Time to lose 2 hours of progress if I want to undo that.
I don't remember what we want here. I think offense gives us that adrenaline.
The one where you
buff.
get stronger every turn.
Yeah. And accuracy gives us bare-handed proficiency, I think, is what we did, what we determined when we tried it that one time. Which one do we think is better? I mean, offense probably, right? I don't know. Turns typically, I mean, fights don't typically last that long.
Barehanded proficiency might be its own choice later. I'm not totally sure.
I think
the issue here was that a lot of these abilities are ones that you have to manually toggle on for an entire turn.
Yeah.
And by comparison, offense just makes you get stronger every turn automatically, which is nice compared to like being like, I need to specifically use my defensive ability and then I spend a whole turn doing that to activate some evasion for a bit, hopefully.
Yeah. So,
granted, those kinds of abilities probably get stronger when you have multiple moves per turn.
Yeah.
You aren't just losing the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I mean, I don't know. I feel like one of the biggest issues we had, though, is that we did miss a lot. So if we have higher accuracy, granted, we can get all of these, I think, in the skill table, can't we?
Let's see. I just checked. Yeah, its accuracy is barefisted proficiency.
So what do you think we should get? Should we get Adrenaline Rush for the offense, or should we get barehanded proficiency? This is really the only thing I'm curious about.
Cause I assume it just means accuracy.
Yeah, it just increases our hit chance.
Yes, it's literally called accuracy. I was thinking about the skill in name in a vacuum. Yeah, I don't know, being reliable is good. Basically, it's the way I think about it is that accuracy gives you an advantage in the majority of the game's encounters, and offense gives you an advantage against boss fights.
Yep.
Because everything else, your goal is to end the fight as fast as possible, which means that those ramp-up abilities, like your Adrenaline Rush and the whole, like, whatever the per turn ramping system was that everyone has was called. Those only come into play for the most part during boss fights.
But we are going to be doing a lot of fighting in this run. We are going to be killing a lot of people.
I hope.
So maybe we'll go with Adrenaline Rush, and then we can just level into having barehanded proficiency if we need to. That sounds fair. I think that sounds fair.
Yeah. Adrenaline Rush. We also have more idea of how to level now.
Yeah.
So at least there's that.
I went through and I read some of the comments, and people were like, you should be cutting off every single enemy's head. And I'm like, I still don't understand why or how that contributes to the economy, but I'll do it.
I was under the impression, is the saw no longer like one and done?
I don't know. I thought the saws were one and done as well, but people are like, you should be cutting off everything. I'm like, we have 4 saws. Yeah. How are we supposed to cut off every enemy's head?
So what comes to mind is like these resources are recontextualized in some cases, because like in the first game you desperately needed the saw in order to get rid of your rotting limbs and stuff until you had other cures for that. Like you needed to solve problems, or at least that's how we interpreted it for a while. Maybe that was less the case when we found more curing methods.
Yeah. All right, escape plan. Okay, I think I think we got all of the skills we wanted. We should be good.
But yeah, inevitably I just wanted to use the saw to protect, I just wanted to use it to gather like unique heads, because that seemed like a finite resource needed to gather an important thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I understand. Yeah. So I know that the contestant heads are used as currency, and then regular enemy heads, from what I was able to surmise in comments, is that there's some kind of experience behind them, or maybe we can make soul stones out of them or something, but I'm not 100% sure what the link there is. So, but regardless, I'll look into doing it as long as our saws don't break constantly. What do you think we should get? Should we take luxury products, or should we take medical goods? Healing seems good, but
yeah, medical's healing. I think luxury goods was drugs.
The luxury goods is drugs, so we can heal our mind, and I guess we have like heroin, which is fun.
Yeah. I got through the whole game with no heroin until right at the end it was our savior.
Yeah, right at the end we became junkies at the end of the last boss fight. So
it was a little morbid, just sitting there just shooting up every
literally 2 steps in front.
I had to do a frame perfect pause before a cutscene to give every single person heroin to do the boss fight. We're gonna kill God with drugs. That's not usually the part that's not usually how JRPG goes. Yeah, they both seem valid.
I'll just go for medical goods, because we got a bunch of heroin.
Yeah, they're both resources that you will snowball anyway.
All right, I think this is the start of the playthrough. So I'm gonna go up here, and I'm gonna save over our first save. I guess we can skip the intro now, this part, because it doesn't actually change anything.
Yeah, it's just a talk. Now you can finally be justified in your bloodlust.
Yeah, we can kill as many people as we want.
Whereas in my run, everyone you convinced me to kill, I could have saved. They could have lived.
Yeah, they could have lived. What good would that have done them is my question.
An end screen where I'm like, they lived. I'm a good person. I did good in the video game.
You're not a good person, Keith. You feared and you hungered too much. Why would you kill those people like that, Keith?
I joined the flesh amalgam with 5 million naked men, and all these people lived. This is fine.
The man in the suit is talking to himself. He seems to be completely lost in his own thoughts. I'm late already, so late. Oh, yeah, gotcha. This is just the very, very beginning. I thought we skipped this, so I was like, huh.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the intro was then.
Yeah, I think it's just the moment, I think that's the moment where we like
you have the dream.
Yeah, the dream with the weird boss fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Sick. I think, let's see. This way down here is how we get to the what's his name's house, right? Hold on. Okay.
This leads to the woodsman and his deer. His goat.
His deer. Yeah, his weird looking deer. Mm-hmm.
Everything's fine. I'm fine.
Golden chanterelle, meat pie. Fun fact about golden chanterelles, that's a tiny mushroom. It's a pretty small mushroom. They taste good. They taste like buttery lobster, but those
filling?
are tiny. No,
For
not very
mushroom
filling.
Stew.
You'd have to have a lot of them for them to be filling.
Listen, every writer bases reality on Wikipedia.
Mm-hmm.
So
100%.
I was curious, so I looked up what would happen if you skipped the character intro, and it gives you two blue files, one moldy bread, bob and weave, bare-fisted hand proficiency skill, and one attack and one defense.
Huh.
So
oh yeah, Olivia can deal with herbs.
Those are impossible.
Yeah, that's a terrible. That's a terrible loadout.
I mean, like, you can't build that character.
Yeah.
Bizarrely, the skip character history gives you a different character than you can build. So technically, it's an option if you want it.
That is cool.
When you choose things, you gain 2 of a stat. But when you skip character history, you get 1 of 2 stats. And even the starting kit is 1 of the items from 2 different item choices. It's weird.
Oh yeah, this hacked off
There's some
arm.
writing over
Can
here.
I take it? Hacked off leg. What is that? What on earth is going on? They're dead. Oop.
And now it's your turn, salary man.
Should we report about this to someone? The local police? Do you want to just kill him now?
I mean, you can.
Or do we
The
need
goal is to kill?
do we
do you
need
have
to
a
leave him
reason?
alive to get the chair to Olivia?
Maybe.
Because wasn't he the one that found
He's the one that had.
chair?
He's the one that had the chair. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know if you need him to find the chair or if he just takes credit for it if you see him there.
We can probably find it on our own. It's early in the game. What? Now you're attacking me? Sure am, dingus.
They're eating her, and now they're gonna eat me. Oh my god.
I don't know just what you're trying to pull, but I know that I'm prepared to answer violence with violence.
Swear
Nice,
to God,
dude.
if you lose to Tanaka 5 minutes to this mission.
I mean, if we lose to Tanaka 5 minutes into this mission, then that's great. We didn't lose much time.
You have to button mash through the entire intro again.
My
You'll never
arm.
survive this.
You cut it.
Oh.
I didn't cut it. I punched it. I punched it off with the power of my
punched his arm
strength.
I don't think this is very power of friendship of you.
Ugh. Stop it. You're mad. I'm not mad. I'm cool.
Quick jabs. You turn him into a punching dummy. Those like stab dummies or whatever. Just an armless, muscular man.
Marco
All right,
is
well, first one
victorious.
down.
First one down. Let's go.
Oh, but maybe you shouldn't have killed him because we do not have a saw yet.
We can come back, can't we?
I don't think his bodies stay here, right? We couldn't find Osai later.
I don't know. No
Wow.
reaction. He's dead. Oh well. If we fuck it up, then I haven't saved, so we're good.
Already dead.
Which way do we go? Hold on. Prehevil, Old Town, Maiden Woods. Oh, this area's collapsed, right?
Yeah,
It's
this dead
fine.
end
We
here.
can
Herb.
lose.
Go back for the green herb.
There was a green herb? Oh,
Yeah.
this is a green herb. Gotcha.
Yes.
I thought these were green herbs, and I tried to
Yeah,
interact with
there's
them. I
other.
couldn't.
There's a lot of plants that stand out, but the one that doesn't is the green herb.
Gotcha. Okay. Good to know. Thank
It's been
you for
months.
catching that.
I'm still mad that you can recruit Olivia and then you still can't pick up any of the herbs. Green
Yeah,
herb.
it's fucked up.
Like if you play as her, she can get a bunch of different special herbs everywhere, which is a cool thing to specialize in. There's zero reason that you can't do that when she's in the party. That should be like a lot of the incentive to recruit her.
Yeah.
But it does lead to some good pathologic stuff where if you play as Olivia, you have a wildly different playthrough because you have to manage both a wheelchair and the ability to do separate herbs. So it feels like a bit like the Haruspecs and being like, I can go out into the steppes and find plants, and I can harvest organs, but also everyone hates me the moment the playthrough starts and is trying to kill me on sight.
You can harvest organs?
Yeah, I can harvest organs.
Termina is upon us.
I grew up watching...
That's the woodsman.
She's... It's Hunger Games in time, and then he Hunger Games all over the place. Just yells Termina. Like he's yelling food fight. I keep feeling like you should be able to get like a crowbar and open that door. It's weird you can't open the door. It's the whole.
Do we want to go for the poop ending again?
No.
No, you don't. That was the ending that I was supposed to get. That was my whole playthrough. Oh
yeah, so we waited months in anticipation for you to jump in a toilet and then starved to death.
Yep. I don't think this is where I want to go. Oh my god, she appeared out of nowhere.
How many people do you think have died in toilets?
Do you mean like, is it like philosophically speaking, or just like in the game?
I mean like people that get stuck in like those like public toilets that are like, there's just a big hole under this building. Like, and then that person just dies. Like this, it's hard to get out.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. All right, I think this is the direction. Yeah, spooky.
I think you're about to get wolved.
I think I'm about to get wolved as well.
There they are, headless wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Can you evade them? Oop.
No.
Stamina sneaks up on you.
Stay away, foul beast. Your kind doesn't belong in this world. All right, prepare to die. Your words are in vain.
They just have gross neck holes that gum you to death.
What did we determine?
One is in the fight.
Yeah, what did we determine was like the right way to go about this? Do we take out the legs, or do we? I think we just attack it, right?
I think we just attacked it. I feel like we fought them once and they weren't that strong, and then we never saw them again.
They're pretty strong.
Ow. Well, I think I think they just died easily.
Yeah.
I think these are the only wolves in the entire game, so I think we just beat them once, saved, and then they weren't a part of the game anymore. No!
The fuck?
Diagonals fuck you in this game. Every AI will only make up ground whenever you move diagonally.
Don't burn me! What the fuck? Alright, well I have 12 health.
Things are going well.
That's a good amount of health to have.
It's a good thing we didn't get heroin.
It's a great thing. I'm poisoned as well, so I'm dead.
Unhelpful. You only have infection herbs.
Yeah. There's an old rusty hatch here. All right, we'll go in there in a second.
Penny bun. Is that a better food mushroom?
The smell of rot. Hey!
Winry!
Oh. It's you. You're on that train too, right? I found this hatch! A hatch in the middle of nowhere. Was I voicing this character, or were you? I don't remember.
I might have been the mechanic. I don't know. We never saw her again after the first 5 minutes.
It's true. It's true. We only saw her for 2 seconds, and then she disappeared from the playthrough.
A hatch in the middle of nowhere? Seems a bit suspicious, no? Interesting, at the very least. How about we hop in and see what's under there? You have to be at least a little curious.
Let's check it out.
That's the spirit. So you're not going to kill me later, are you? Wow, this place is incredible. I heard the Eastern Union had a big underground networks around Prehevil, and I wasn't expecting this.
Oh, the writing in this game. It's like meeting up with an old friend after all these years.
Just all these surprise typos.
What are these tunnels used for?
I'm not entirely sure what's the purpose of these tunnels exactly, but they must have something to do with the position of this place. Winry talks like an AI.
Yeah, she does. I'm hearing her voice now in the TikTok voiceover voice.
Yeah. You won't believe what happened next. Prehevil and Bohemia in general is placed in a rather strategic position. It's in the middle of many powerful countries.
I was like, why aren't you reading the last line of dialogue? And then I remembered, oh yeah, that's just the game telling us to fuck off and die.
Yeah, your tummy's giving you the grumblies that only hands can satisfy. What they were building here, I have no idea. But many forces wanted to get their hands on this place. Oh, what?
Oi. I think she's saying oi.
No. We.
She just has like the most Swedish chef fucking accent in the world.
We haven't even introduced ourselves yet, have we? I'm Abella. Nice to meet you. You don't get to say a word, but I'll be traveling with you for a while now.
Yes, ma'am. You're more than welcome.
That's not a sentence anyone would say.
Now we can just leave, I think. We could just leave. She's like, we're gonna go down here. Anyway, bye.
Yeah. Just
that reminds me. So I want
check
to
out that swagger she's got. We're getting a JoJo's lineup.
Oh my god. I am so fucked right now.
They're just a series of off-brand JoJo's characters. Abella's so powerful looking.
I don't even remember what was down here. We found two bolts.
A boss fight. A boss fight that I think we never fought because I ran into the ritual door and it took me into the wood dimension.
You are correct. That is, I think, what happened.
I found the telelectroscope, then went south through a door as the boss was arriving. Oh yeah, also that has the big obvious circular shaped room that means you run in a circle like in Resident Evil to escape the boss, and then I ran away. I've played a video game before. It's like when you hit that part of The Last of Us where you're walking through your brother's settlement and there's just a bunch of chest high walls everywhere and you're like, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
I feel like something's gonna happen here. Oh, petroleum on the right. There's a gas tank.
Oh yeah.
There he is.
Needles.
Hey buddy.
What happens if we kill him on this day? What happens if we just 1-2 punch him right now?
If you kill him, I think he just dies, but it is hard to kill.
You think we should just fight him now? You think we should just take him out?
I think you will die.
You don't say.
Killing him as fast as possible is obviously advantageous because he will cause problems all the time, but there's no real upside to... There's no real chance of success. I would advise spending more lucky coins than I did because it seemed like lucky coins just... Coin flips just didn't happen in my playthrough during combat. And then I had a boss fight that specifically did have them, and they're like, ha, we don't do that mechanic, fuck you.
That was so irritating.
Petroleum. Right, we're in Europe. I'm supposed to call it petrol, not gas.
Not gas. I don't think we can actually do anything in here right yet because that door down there isn't open, and that's the only way to get to where Needles was. So,
don't you have... Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
I mean, we can go down, but because remember, I think in our original playthrough, We went down here, and it wasn't because we wanted to. It was because what's his name like told us to. He was like, "You have to go down here. See you later." Oh, I guess I can go up here. Never mind. I guess I just didn't see this.
I was gonna say, I think there's just a regular path through here.
I think we're gonna get absolutely ruined by needles in 2 seconds.
There he is. Hey, buddy.
Okay, well,
You just gotta be able to run. Just gotta be ready to run in circles with them to lure him around. R.I.P. Marco's health.
I was unable to escape the door.
And it just asserted its dominance on you. You couldn't escape the door, but it was too powerful for you. Uh-oh. Oh god, he's fast. Uh-oh. Hi, Needles. Why is was Needles the boss that was down here the first time?
I think he was down here probably the first time that we did this, but I think that we actually got further. We got further than this.
I wonder if he's just here on day one.
Maybe he's just here on day one.
Because he didn't show up immediately, although I don't think Needles shows up until you're in town. Oh my god, he's so fast. But only diagonally.
Bye, buddy. We're gonna turn.
Real sneaky, sis.
He's not gonna catch up with us. No way. We're running from him, and we're doing a great job. Bye. Bye. Bye.
It was 1 square from you for like a minute.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Doors locked.
Video games are so stupid, just in general.
Video games are... What do you mean by that? This is a good video game, Keith. It's a good one.
Every video game is stupid. It's just a dog.
I wanted to cut off its head, but I guess I can't.
Its head?
Don't question me. Yeah. It has like a neck stump.
Yeah, you notice how you use different words.
Yeah, that counts as its head. Found a carrot.
Do you have a saw?
And a red herb. I have multiple.
Did you just say Reddit herb?
Yes, I have a Reddit herb. I upvoted it 47 times.
Oh no. The more you upload it, the more powerful it gets.
Oh, hey, it's this door. If we take so much as a single hit, it will be not good for us. So let's try to not do that. Ah, fuck. All right, let's see.
There's so many unique enemies in this game.
There are. Oh, well.
Oh.
Well,
he did it.
Oh. We died.
She has so much ass. How did that happen?
I was defeated. That's how it happened.
I mean, her sprite from behind is one of those like very video game women sprites. Where you're like, how is her clothes doing that? Did you?
It's nice that we can save our character build.
Yeah, I wish the game let you save when you made your character.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Just gotta button mash through all the things real quick. Did you already do it all? Wow.
It did. It let me save when I made my character. So that's what I just loaded.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, this is our first save file.
Oh.
Where we don't need to do anything.
I thought you were being sarcastic because I didn't remember. I remembered it not letting us do that. I thought.
No, it lets us save right after making the character, and now we get to restart. So we basically lost no time at all. We're 30 minutes into a recording, and we lost no time at all.
I'm just used to this game being mean to us. Well, 10 minutes of that was the build, probably.
It was according according to the loadout or the loading screen, it was 20 minutes of the recording. So we played for about 10 minutes before we died.
Wow. New
Yes.
record.
Yeah, really good. We're making a lot of progress.
Death speed run. So this time, don't get mauled to death by faceless wolves.
Yeah, I'll do the best I can to not get killed by wolves. But there's no promises on that front.
Yeah, just no pressure. It's just impossible to level or get stronger.
Yeah. I guess I'm not gonna kill Tanaka right now because I want a saw. I want a saw to
cut off his head.
To cut off his head. Exactly.
That is a fun thing to do to Tanaka.
Yeah. It is a fun thing to do to Tanaka. I like the idea at the very least.
Tanaka's just the most disrespected character in this game.
How spooky! It's Halloween, and that happened to us.
Whoa! Happy Halloween, everybody!
And we're just gonna leave without commenting on that, Tanaka. You can sit your ass right there.
You can think I'm the killer all you want. Fleeing the scene of the crime, not talking to you.
And this guy's gonna be like, Termina is upon us. Bye.
Damn, he didn't even get his line out.
Nope.
You really do start to just like Groundhog Day everybody and just run by.
Yep. I'm waiting to get my
stamina.
Stamina.
Oh.
My words are in vain. I didn't even say any words this time. Get juked.
Hey! We didn't get gummed to death this time. Where did she come from? Was she the wolf?
She was the wolf, yeah.
Is this Princess Mononoke?
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. My question becomes, is there anything nice to get down here while we do nothing?
RNG loot.
Rusty pipe.
You got a melee weapon for her.
For her.
That may or may not be an improvement. I don't know.
Not
she has
an
a
improvement.
pipe wrench. It's probably not an improvement.
Yeah, probably better. She's gonna Bioshock these dudes and it'll be fine.
This is the energy we're missing. I'm upset by how quickly you can recruit her.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing, huh?
I didn't have a party member for like 50% of the playthrough. Not a single one. I was like increasingly like, where are they? Like, there's a game about there being a whole bunch of people scattered to the winds. Where are they? How do I find them? Then Marina's like, I'll be your party member, JK, I took all your stuff. Cool.
I forgot that she did, like in our playthrough, she just stole a bunch of our shit.
Yeah, you equip her with stuff and it's like, well, that was a mistake. She just leaves and takes it. I'm like, what the fuck? I needed a party member. Stop. She doesn't even. Oh,
that's Tanaka's hat. There's sweat stains circling the insides of the hat. I'm not loving.
Ahead of you. Oh.
Well.
Okay.
He killed Tanaka, so.
Now he has Tanaka's head. You got to kill him for it.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe we do that later.
I feel like witnessing that scene makes you lose his soul. Because you just don't get to kill Tanaka now. You didn't light up when that happened. That's not good.
Is there anywhere else we can go? I'm trying to make sure.
It's also interesting because like this sets up a strange precedent for the idea of how your behavior affects other characters. Because you didn't tell Tanaka to come here.
Nope.
And logically he shouldn't be here because you got here first. So the hatch is closed. But he's somehow ahead of you and dies. But
correct.
We know for a fact he doesn't. Like, if you don't witness that scene, he shows up elsewhere. So him dying here is completely controlled by you coming to witness it. Because otherwise, he shows up later and does the wheelchair scene.
Yep. I can probably kill this thing with both of us. Oh, I can kill that thing with a crit, actually.
Boom, boom. Now you are too strong for wolves.
Okay, well that's not good. Oh, girl, let's go.
Just the upsetting notion of you missing your punch and now your entire, like, just up to the bicep, your arm is just encased in flesh because you've landed in the mouth. It's just like, why is it a weird, hollow nightmare dog?
Gross.
What a gross character design.
What a gift.
It makes me wonder if you can get an ending where you...
Oh, I forgot about him. Oh.
Makes me wonder if you can do the telelectroscope ending and have every single person survive. In which case, it makes me wonder what kind of loops you might have to go through to keep certain people alive if they're so good at dying on their own.
Yeah, alright. I wanted to start doing party chat more, because I knew that it was a thing we could do.
Yeah.
And there's apparently a lot of individual text in the game, but we just like didn't really explore it much. So I'm going to be pushing this button a lot more often.
The silence of these woods, does it soothe and calm you? Because it surely doesn't do that to me. It's creepy.
This girl's a G. I like her.
Yeah, this was a struggle. It was just another thing to try to think about all the time, and I would immediately forget about it the moment I wasn't doing it because I'm trying to juggle every other part of the game.
I wonder if I should have done that as we were watching whatever his name is, Tanaka, get his head chopped off.
Pop goes the weasel.
Poor dude. Oh well. And then there was one less that we needed to fight. Yeah. Oh wow, I'm hiccuping. This is bad. It's bad, everyone. All right, we're back here.
They're all gone. It's the most frustrating thing. Why the train just stopped working. The reason why I like engineering and mechanics is that it always follows a clear logic. But I just can't figure this one out. So frustrating. Were you gonna plow right through those jacks?
Yeah, that's my question, right?
I'm like,
it's like it seems like it makes sense why it's not working.
I'm just like, seemingly, I don't think you can move the jacks, right? So either way, this train's not going anywhere.
Oh yeah, this is the way to the beach, right?
Yep. Life's a beach.
Is there any reason to go this way, or do we just want to go up through the woodsman's area to the town with the...
The town is the easier path into town.
Yeah.
I think there's a way of going through the beach. I guess because it has sewer access that can lead even all the way into the city.
Yeah.
But the sewer is rough to navigate.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of ambushing enemies and tight corridors. It's probably easier to run from the handful of villagers around here.
Yeah, okay. Let's go to the town, I guess. Why not?
You can meet Pigman.
Yeah, our favorite character.
Memorable
He's so
super
interesting.
character, the Pigman.
His lore is so intriguing. Honestly, the issue I'm having... So when you were complaining about movement in this game, I was like, he's playing on controller. Like, he's complaining because he's playing on controller. It's fine.
How dare you?
And I was a little bit right. but I think that the big problem is that there's actually like a really huge amount of delay in you turning.
Oh, and yeah, he just moves super weird. He just moves weird.
Yeah, it's not...
But also I was struggling because it's really unclear where the hitboxes are for stuff stopping you, so it's hard to tell how to navigate weird diagonal rooms when you're being chased by a monster.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's just odd because like I fully am like pressing buttons on my keyboard to like move me, and it's like after I take my finger off the button is when I move. And I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
Every enemy will also just generally gain on you when they chase you. You have to be running in a straight line or turning physical corners that exist in the map in order to get any distance. Otherwise, they will catch you because moving diagonally, any kind of like turning in an open area, they just go in a perfect line straight at you. So they're always gaining.
You think we can take her?
Probably. Just some dude.
He's got 2 knives.
Whoa!
That's why they call her. That's why they call her Lady Two Knives.
2 knives with chain. Now you can call her Knives Chow, cause bye. That show looks so good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It looks good because it's being animated by fucking Science Star. That's Choi Eun-young, baby. It looks fucking amazing. All right, nothing new. Moldy bread, rotten meat, shotgun shells, white vial.
You are so upsettingly powerful already just by having a second character.
Yeah, it's great. This is what being a good gamer is like, Keith. I know it's a foreign concept to you.
You were there the whole time. You could have said this when I was playing. Your guidance was trash.
Is that so? Is that what was happening? Gotcha.
Yes. It was a co-op. You were there just to like make fun of me the whole time.
Incorrect. That's what you pay me for. That's what the patrons pay me for.
Wow. Okay. This is our dynamic now.
This is our dynamic, yeah. Where we just heckle each other the whole time.
Stew. I love.
We have a ton of fire weapons already, which is great.
Oh, diagonal loot. Diagonal loot.
Diagonal loot.
Stand under the bucket and loot diagonally onto the back crates.
Okay.
It should work.
Nope.
No, it usually works.
Look who's got bad guidance now, Keith, huh?
It's good advice. There's a lot of moments where you can loot diagonally in this game.
There is a guy with a gun in this house, right?
Is that where we are? I think there's a lady here. There she is.
Yeah, lady with a knife.
Lady with a knife. So I think the one that has a guy with a gun and a guy with a knife is deeper into the town. Do you think she's pregnant?
Don't ask me these questions right before I'm about to kill someone, Keith.
What, you can't handle the stress, can't handle the guilt?
Nope.
Just a return of that nightmare baby mannequin in the first game that just drops out and crawls at you.
I hated that. Hard black matter. Someone actually made this. It does look like food. There seems to be pasta in there somewhere. Yum. Chip away some of the black matter. Moldy bread.
Took that with me. I don't think I ever used it. White
vial.
Glass
shards. A glass I think is really useful. If it works the way I think it works, it's really useful. But I don't remember if it works the way I think it works. All right, Keith, upstairs or downstairs?
Downstairs? We're here. This is one suspicious cellar.
Spacious.
Spacious cellar.
That's all you got for me, Abella?
Wow. Like a chalk spot?
Oh.
Chalk.
Alchemilia Volume 2. Okay, already we have some good stuff.
And Rudy's got the chalk. We don't know
Rudy
we don't
does have the
symbols
chalk.
yet.
We do need chalk. We don't have the symbols though. Immediate affects a different colored
This
alchemic
one.
substance.
Flammable shit. Poison antidote.
All right, that gave us the food mixture.
That's the teleport spot, right?
Yes, that is a perfect circle, I think is what they're called.
So this is where one of them was. Okay.
Yeah,
Once
Keith.
we knew how to teleport, I could not fucking find any of them.
Do we want to go up there? Let's go upstairs first. Velcro zipper. All right, let's see. Did I check this? Nope. I guess we'll go upstairs. We'll go upstairs and we'll see if there's stuff up here.
The shotgun, I think? No. Same room layout, though.
Oh yeah, there was a there was the Resident Evil 4 shotgun in one of these houses.
Yeah. There's a house shaped like this that has that.
Can I do a sick front flip through that window? No. Missed
Just
opportunity
looming.
game. All right. Let's see. Oh, this just leads outside to the basement.
Oh, it just loops back around.
I thought we opened that in our last run, so... Maybe we just missed it because we're idiots.
It's the shop that doesn't open until tomorrow, I think. That's an interesting challenge where if you're trying to go fast enough with your run, meaning you're trying to like get as much progress as you can soon enough, you just straight up don't have stuff like the shop available yet.
Whoa! Oh my god, it stunned the enemy? Okay, but it unequips her. Did I lose it? No, I did not. Okay.
She just throws the entire weapon and then has
So
to
she
go
has
get it.
Yeah, so she has a one-time per battle wrench throw that can stun an enemy. That kicks ass.
But then if she misses or it just doesn't even kill, she just doesn't have the weapon now.
Yeah, okay.
She's weaponless.
Does this lead to the house with the gun peoples?
That's risky.
Okay.
I think the gun people leads out to that house. Oop. I think the front door of the house with two people in it is the one that has a dead soldier and a horse in front of it on the left side.
We can't go anywhere else here, so this is our only choice. Do we want to...
I think that's just the way forward. I think this leads to that basement that's big and square. Yeah.
Great.
So there's a big looping space.
Oh, and there's a
an enemy that
scary...
ambushes
There's like
you.
an ambush right there. Right? Yeah. Well, that's fine. Well, we can take
Here
down these
comes this
ambushers.
guy. Yeah, you don't... The idea that you could just breeze through every fight. Oh no, a bear trap. You gotta attack that bear trap or it'll get you. Gotta punch that bear trap into submission.
She has been getting crit after crit.
I'm a little upsetty right now.
Aw, Keith's mad that he didn't find the cool character.
I like Winry.
How do you know you like her? You never met her.
Because Winry's from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh, gotcha. She's a guest character from Full Metal Alchemist.
Her name's Bella. I'm calling her Winry as that based on Fullmetal Alchemist. I mean, my favorite character is probably Karen.
Salmon Snake Rune. Didn't we?
I was happy I got Karen, but I literally had to beat the game only having 2 party members.
Holy fuck! We got a Salmon Snake Rune already.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You already have that. Don't lose this run, Toaster.
Occult
Don't lose this run.
grimoires. I'm not gonna lose this run.
Be a shame if you lost this run, Toaster. Don't accidentally put the wrong tattoo on his face.
Did we already read this? I think we've read this before. I don't remember. We'll read it again just to be sure.
The Occult Grimoires, Magic in Theory and Practice. Written by Samiri Zimri. Translated by Oscar Rente. So that one doesn't lose his mind along with the soul, one must come prepared for all situations.
I was taking a sip of my water.
The basics of any knowledge are always the most important. You need steady foundations in order to build the tower to the gods. Here are all of the symbols, motherfucker. To perform any rites on a ritual circle, the founding circle must be carved first. From top to bottom, the first one is the asymmetric circle. The asymmetric circle represents the older gods and their one-sided distribution of power. The second one is called the imperfect circle. The imperfect circle is a band that no one remembers, is the mark of the new god who have strived for perfection since their conception, and never to attain it truly. And the last one is called the perfection circle. The perfection circle represents countless spiraling cycles culminating in the birth of the ascended ones, the ones who were able to go beyond human limits. One must never assign sigils not meant for their founding circles. That is the lesson to take from here. The beauty of these rites is that you cannot change them, but they can change you.
Alright, so that's just telling us how the mechanics of how these things work.
Don't they have electric lights here? I'd hate to explore the cellar in total darkness even without the horrors lurking outside. So there's the weird grid circle.
Yeah.
Where we summon a guy, he's like, "Do you have offerings?" "No, not that, fuck you." And then took the resource we used to summon him and just left.
Yeah.
So we learned a lot about how to deal with that guy, which is we didn't. But brutally, I had to beat the entire game with only 2 party members.
Bonesaw. Take the
Bonesaw
arm.
is ready.
I like the arm.
So not only do you have a party member 30 seconds into your run, and you have the salmon snake rune, your party member has an ability. I had to do my whole run with party members that just attack.
Open it.
Pickings were so slim that one of my best party I still had room in my party for a goat that auto attacks at random because I couldn't find another person to put there.
All right, we don't have any skin Bibles yet, so I don't think we can use the circles. I think there's an encounter right here. No?
I think it's just that guy.
Okay, so the question though is, how do we get out of here?
Bottom left.
Okay, Keith.
Left of this. It's to the left of the circle.
Hey, Keith, don't tell me what to do, okay?
Oh. Hey, buddy.
Who's there?
Bye.
Dude.
That's the same place we found him last time, except we came from the other side, and he ran the other way.
Yep. It's true.
But yeah, I still have chunks of this game memorized.
Wow. Brag about it. Jeez.
Yeah.
Throw it in my face, why don't you?
Look at me knowing the answers to questions.
I wanted to tear some off that.
Scary bed. I do not remember that bed.
I don't remember that bed either.
That seems handy to have. It also seems very attackable. Doesn't feel like the safest place to get into bed. I would not trust a yellow vial.
No, you just do a little sippy.
Okay, so I think the door to the bottom right is the one that has a gun guy in it.
Yep.
And that bridges the 2 halves of the neighborhood a bit.
She fucking stunned him without throwing the wrench. She just by punching him.
So her wrench can just stun people?
I guess so.
This is a passive she has. Yep, there's the soldier and the horse.
Okay, so now we can small
Something
booklet,
bulging.
soldier's
You better
diary.
feel the bulge.
Yeah, I gotta feel the bulge. All right, we
Come
can't cut
on,
off his
feel
head.
the boxes. Nope.
I'm gonna pick up the boxes. Don't worry. I'm cutting off heads.
I didn't trust you. I thought you were leaving.
No, you don't trust me, Keith. I'm the one that was heckling you about everything. We got dirty toilet paper. That's on you, Keith. That's on you. Do we want to go back and get all? I should go back and grab the heads that we passed by.
Rock your boys. So did the saw the saw just keeps working?
It looks like it. We'll try it one more time.
At least, I mean, I never played the first game, but from what I saw, it didn't seem like that was how the first game worked. Maybe I wonder if it has durability or RNG.
It's still there.
What the fuck? They were getting used last game, right?
They were absolutely being used last game, yeah.
That's so many heads.
It's a lot of heads.
It's too many heads. What are you doing? Oh, hey, buddy. You can get his head. Oh, I don't like how close you are. Meow. Maybe he's a conversationalist. Wow, that echo keeps going for like 10 seconds. That's really funny.
Well, we got a bunch of heads. We can probably come back down there eventually to get the other ones.
Adding reverb to a pig squeal is effective horror, but having it fucking echo for 10 seconds straight is hilarious. It starts to sound like a backing track for a metal album.
This game makes me need to pee. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like it just.
I don't know what that means, no, but you can just pause the game and pee, I guess.
No,
you have that power inside of you.
No, it's like...
And you can let it all out.
It's like anxiety, but in the form of really needing to pee.
Pee. You hear it here first. When you stress out Toaster, he wants to pee.
It's true. I got heroin.
If you pick... If you pick him up like a toad, you'll just wet your hands.
Yeah, I'll pee all over you. Where is... We're funny.